Hi Lopez, how are you?
Very good, thank you.
So it was nice meeting you here, and thank you for coming all the way from Spain. And this program of study free in Spain looks so interesting, and I think this will benefit our students in a very great way. Before we proceed, I just wanted to know that why this study free in Spain is better than any other European countries.
Well, especially for tourism and hospitality and culinary arts, Spain is the place because we are a superpower for tourism. We are currently the most visited country worldwide. So if you want to excel, to learn, and also to create your own venture in the field of culinary arts, hospitality or tourism, Spain is the place not only for Europe but worldwide.
Okay, you are saying that Spain is the hub for tourism all across the world.
Yes.
And how do you justify that Spain is the hub of tourism?
Well, as I said, we are the most visited country worldwide. We are the country with the highest number of restaurants and bars per habitant. And we also have the United Nations Tourism World Organization headquarters in Madrid, in Spain. And Spain is a country that is a superpower for tourism. It is in the culture, and the economy in Spain mainly runs through tourism. We don't have so many factories like Asia, like China or India, but tourism is our main economically engine. So if you want to learn from the best, if you want to have access to tourists from all over the world, to know the formula that works for you to start up your own company or to get employee later on in premium places, Spain is the place.
Very happy to know that Spain is a hub of tourism and culinary art. Now that our students are doing a one-year international diploma in culinary, pastry and hospitality, event management. Also they do a bachelor degree in culinary and hospitality in our institute here. We also have students across India coming to do the postgraduate program in culinary and patisserie after a hotel management degree from other colleges also. Now, what is the route map? How will these students able to come to Spain and study a free scholarship, free study in hospitality culinary? How this procedure starts?
So if you want, I'm going to explain it to you through a drawing.
Nice.
It's the possibility of studying vocational studies in Spain. For those who are not familiar about what vocational studies means, vocational means that you will learn a profession, and this is a program of 2 years, and it is recognized in the entire European Union. So me, as an international student, I can study tourism, management, culinary arts, nutrition. So now, which type of vocational studies we have? So in Spain, we have 2 types. Yeah, this is better. One is I can study vocational studies in a public center, and I can also study vocational studies in a private center. What is the difference? The difference is paisa, money. In this case, if I get admission in a public center, I pay €0. Why? Because it's funded by the government. Here, I will need to pay some fees. Now, if I want to apply for admission, the key here is one thing called homologation. Homologation means that the studies that I have done in India, in this case my vocational studies or my bachelor, needs to be recognized by the Ministry of Education of Spain. So if I get admission into a public center, that means that for 2 years I will have the option to study in Spain, which is the hub of tourism, a vocational study with no tuition fees. I will study for free. The only thing I will need to pay is for homologation, which means that my academic credentials needs to be recognized by the Ministry of Education of Spain.
Lopez, you told that that scholarship in public sector in Spain is completely free, and suppose if a student missed the public center scholarship, then they also have beautiful options across Spain to do their program in hospitality and culinary vocational studies. But Indian students always will wanted to know the approximate cost involved, and also how they get a part-time job, how they can cope up, what is the return on investment, what are the stay-back options. Can you throw a little light on those things?
So first of all, it is almost guaranteed that they will get admission with full scholarship into a public center, because what we do is that we apply to at least 10 centers. So that means that if they want to apply for a public center which is fully funded by the government and there are no tuition fees, it's €0, they cannot say, okay, I want to study in this center in Madrid or in Barcelona. They cannot say that, but we will apply on their behalf by order of preference, and then the government will assign them a place. So they will be assigned to one place. So it's very difficult that they don't get admission in one of the places they want, because we apply at least to 10.
Then you mean to say that when the students apply for a free scholarship, the students, the Erasmus school will try to apply to 10 public universities or schools, and they will try to find at least one or two places. But since it's a free scholarship, the university or the institutions will be allotted to them by the government, and they have no option of selecting the location. Am I right?
Exactly, you are right. So me as a student, I cannot say, okay, I want to apply for this. No, you select the course that you want, and then this is a centralized system from the government, so the government will assign you one place depending on your academic background and also your score. So what I'm saying is that it is extremely difficult that you don't get admission in a public center, because we apply average 10 to 20 centers. So normally you get admission in one of those. If your score is really low and then you didn't get admission in any of these public centers with zero tuition fees, then you have the option to go for private. And for private, there is a tuition fee.
Lopez, I want to know that now students who are coming from here, they would have some cost to be paid for the homologation, also for the visa. They also have some insurance to be, medical insurance to be taken. Also, they should also bear the flight ticket, accommodation, how all this works. And I asked you also that what is the part-time jobs option and how they stay back.
So this is very important to distinguish, because some people get confused. If I get admission into public, I don't have to pay any admission tuition fees. But of course, visa application, homologation process, my flight ticket and my accommodation, that needs to be covered by myself. In this case, accommodation in Spain is very affordable, so you can easily get a shared apartment and paying around €300 per month in a shared apartment. Shared apartment, no sharing room. And there is also, with the student visa, the possibility of work from day number 1, 30 hours per week, when the full time in Spain is 40 hours. Indians also knowing English, that is on a huge value, and they can easily teach private tuitions or teach English in language academies or in schools as a language assistant. And on top of that, of course, being in the hub, a world hub of tourism, is very easy to find jobs related to hospitality, tourism, and also gastronomy industry.
So what I understand from your talk is a student who comes and get a free study will have an option to work 30 hours per week.
Yes.
So approximately per hour they can earn around 15 euros.
15-20 euros per.
So that's how they make about 120 hours legally. They can work in Spain in a month. That takes care of their living, also saving, and because the expense in all the Europe put together, Spain is very less living costs, and so it is a very good option for the students to come to Spain, get a free study, and also do a part-time job, right? So this course is a 2-year course.
Yes.
After 2 years, how do they stay back in Spain, and how is there an option for them to apply for a PR?
After 2 years, they can continue renewing their student visa. That's the easiest pathway to work at the same time. That, as I mentioned before, they can work up to 30 hours. And they also have the option to apply for entrepreneurship visa. This is a visa that is kind of easy to get, and what you need to apply is to submit a business plan. You don't need to have employees, you don't need to show like an investment. You can even create a business plan where you say that you are going to be legally a solo trader. Solo trader means a freelancer. And if you get the visa, they will tell you in 20 days, and that means you will get entrepreneurship visa for 3 years. After these 3 years, you can continue on renewing. And right now, the situation in Spain is that after 5 years, you can directly apply for PR.
Lopez, we also have a bachelor's degree in culinary arts. We have a bachelor's degree in hospitality and tourism, which are all European qualification framework programs endorsed by different European bodies. Now, in this scenario, whether our students can come for a 4th semester exchange program in one of the top university in Spain and also gain some credit values and come back?
Yes, that's another option. So your students can do an exchange program for 1 semester or 1 full academic year, and this is a very interesting opportunity, because that means that me as an Indian student can study for 1 semester or 1 academic year in Spain, and the subjects that I do there, it will be recognized back here in India. So the time that I spend in Spain is not going into waste. I mean that that subject will be recognized back here, and I will have all this exposure, and I will have also the opportunity to study in Spain in English.
When it comes to Indian students, they always look at the cost. So I suppose I need to pay some euros to go to Spain. How I'm going to earn that? So I think by talking to you, I understand that if the students get a part-time job, within 3 months of a time, they can simply take the money what they have spent to reach Spain.
Yes.
And the remaining 18 or 19 months is a complete saving for them. So it's completely, I take it like it's a free Spain study and save about 4-5 lakh rupees a year, and they come back or they stay back, it's all up to them. I think this is a fantastic option to study free in Spain, and it's very glad that you came all the way and met us here. And I'm sure that many students who are our alumni and the fresh students and the students who are also pursuing the program right now will gain out of this free study in Spain. Thank you, Lopez, for coming all the way. And we wish that our collaboration, Indian Culinary Academy and Erasmus School in Spain, will be a fruitful venture for a lot of students. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.